This is such a spacious car. Fully oriented family car. It's the new Honda Pilot. Honda have come a long way with this, and it just doesn't feel like, I mean, you guys don't get me wrong, but it doesn't feel anymore like a Honda. It feels like some German brand. It feels like driving a Mercedes. It feels like driving an Audi. It's just super luxurious, super smooth, super comfortable. Now there's something a little bit special about this trim. It's called Touring, Honda Pilot Touring. And this trim gets sold in all of the GCC countries except the UAE. What I understood is it's related to the 5G system or the Wi-Fi or the signal system. It was not able to be registered. Let's start with the front exterior design. It's just the typical Honda signature. Of course, you get all these LED day running lights and front lights. I can tell you that these LED lights are super smart because it does auto turn on the high beam, and whenever it feels that there's a car that's coming, it deviates all the lights on one side, and even it shuts off the high beam. Unlike some other cars, they don't do it properly. I still get flashed by the other car to turn off my high beam. Other than that, the seating position is just really perfect. The steering, it has the telescopic move. You can push it, pull it down and up. You can really get your favorite position in terms of seating position and steering position. Now coming on to the side design or the side exterior design, really well done. It still has this really boxy look, which is super nice. I love it. Although I would have maybe added more chrome to it instead of the black, gloss black inserts. You know, just to add a little bit of more that luxurious finishing, because this is the Touring and it is considered to be the highest trim. And now when it comes to the engine, it is just the typical 3.5 liter V6 from Honda, pushing around 290 horsepower, which is more than enough, honestly, for this big SUV. I really love the fact that they kept it natural aspirated, which makes it even more reliable. Now with the new technologies of turbo and everything, okay, everything seems fine, but still NA engines are still considered, for me, more preferable for this weather over here, you know, like with the heat, the sand, it lives longer. This is a 10-speed automatic transmission, and it does shift really smoothly. Guys, it's just like butter. It shifts. You don't feel it that it's struggling or anything, you know. It really gives you that really high quality, kind of luxurious ride, I can say that. Now when it comes to the driving experience, if you want it to be really comfortable, it is just really super smooth. I mean, the suspension is doing an amazing job. Even the insulation of the car is really perfect. Even with the cover of the roof opened, you don't hear a lot of bumping noises of the air. When it comes to the fuel efficiency, right now I'm looking at my driver's screen, it is around 12.1 liter for each 100 kilometer. Honestly, not bad. And other than that, just the whole center console feels nice. I mean, you get the center screen, really HD, high digital. You even get the 360 camera view, which shows you all of the angles, and it's really clear. Of course, you get the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which I'm currently using. This is my favorite thing in any car. And the best thing is, to control all of the AC controls, it is by knobs and buttons. They still did not shift like some other brands, you know, everything on the screen. You can even control the AC for the rear seats from the center console over here, which makes it very practical. So my friend Ahmed took the Honda Pilot, the trim that's below this trim. It is the highest one that's being sold in the UAE, but it doesn't have cooling seats. It only had heating seats. So yeah, that's what makes the Touring a little bit more special. It's just, it has more gadgets and features. Honda always excels when it comes to the interior. Everything feels, you know, like rugged, stiff. It won't start to jiggle or move after a couple of 1,000 kilometers. You know, like some brands these days, everything is cheap. That's a big, huge thumbs up. Now, if you're gonna talk about the back seats, they're super comfortable. It is a very spacious place, and even the roof just sits really high. You don't feel cramped or anything. It just gives you that really nice space around you. Other than that, also you get the wireless charger. I'm not a big fan of this new gearbox buttons thing. It's not my thing. I don't know. I just prefer if they just left it as gear levers, or even added here, you know, like those old school American cars. And even on the center console, because the old school Honda Pilot used to be here on the center console, you just control it from here. Now for the drive modes, you get normal, eco, sport, snow, trail, sand, tow. This is an all-wheel drive system, so automatically calibrates itself, you know, depending on the traction and the power delivered on each wheel. And other than that, you get the Bose sound system, which really sounds nice. You can never go wrong with the Honda. Whatever the model that you're going with, it's just Honda, and they've proven themselves for like years and years to be one of the most if not even the most reliable brand ever that existed. When you look at those, old Honda Accords, or man, these cars, they can go for like 1,000 of kilometers, and if you keep the maintenance, the service, and everything intact and on time, this car lives, man. This car lives. Since this is not sold in the UAE, I'm gonna say the price that's being sold in Saudi Arabia, just to get an idea. So in Saudi Arabia, it is around 210,000 riyal. In terms of dollars, in general for the market, it is around $56,000. It gets a little bit on the expensive side, but in my opinion, if I'm looking for a car that's like super reliable, super comfortable, really fuel efficient, and I have a lot of kids or a huge family, honestly, I can't think about anything that's better than this. Do you really think that this SUV deserves this price? And if you got the choice, for that money, which SUV would you go with that fulfills all of these demands, like family oriented, comfortable, fuel efficient, good looking, really nice interior, and everything is just practical. See you on the next one, guys. Peace.